Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the 123rd recruit class for the Columbus Division of Fire. Class 123 will be called in by firefighter Tony Klein and recruit firefighter Thomas Algier. Please stand as I present to you the Columbus Division of Fire 123rd graduating recruit class.
Company, forward, march, left, road, left, road, left, 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 road, left, left, road, left. Columbus!
Columbus!
Proud to be!
Proud to be!
Gonna be!
Gonna be!
CFD!
CFD!
123!
123!
Motivate!
Motivate!
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Company, halt. Sir, it's my honor to introduce the 123rd Columbus Division of Fire recruit class.
Thank you, firefighter Klein. Turn him. Turn him.
Company, front face.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Columbus Fire Honor Guard.
Honor guard. Halt. Left face. Prepare to post. Post. Colors. Uniform turnout. Present arms.
Company, present arms.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms.
Company, order, arms.
Right face. Forward. March.
The invocation will now be given by Fire Chaplain, Firefighter Jason Salyers.
Company, parade rest.
Two scriptures to guide our thoughts. From Ecclesiastes, the preacher says, "What gain has the worker from their toil? I have seen the business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end. I perceive there's nothing better for them than to be joyful and to do good as long as they live, Also, that everyone should eat and drink and take pleasure in all their toil. This is God's gift to mankind. In addition, the psalmist says, "For when you eat the fruits of your labor, blessing and prosperity will be yours." Please bow with me. Father, we thank you so much that we have had this day, this moment, this opportunity to come together, to celebrate, to recognize the work and toil of these men and women that have struggled and worked so hard to come to this point to accomplish their task. We ask that you always be with them, to encourage them, to lift them up and strengthen them. We ask also, Father, that you allow us, those who are gathered here today, to also be a force of encouragement in their life, to lift them up and help them not just as they begin this great and wonderful work that they've chosen to do, but also in their service, in their career of service, as they progress forward from here. We know this is just the beginning of this work for you, for this city and its people, and to each other. Please let us all be there for them at all times to support them. Again, Father, thank you for us all having the opportunity just to be here to witness these events. Through your Son, we come before you. All God's people say, amen.
Thank you, firefighter saluters. Please be seated. At this time, I ask any veterans or active military, please stand to be recognized by an eternally grateful nation. At this time, I ask any fire service personnel, active or retired, please stand to be recognized. Welcome to all that are here today to celebrate this accomplishment and milestone that will mark the start of your career in the noble profession as a firefighter. My name is Tim Boyd, and I am the captain of recruit training for the Columbus Division of Fire. Class 123 today marks the culmination of an incredible journey, one that requires dedication, commitment, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. You have faced long hours, intense training, and personal sacrifice, all to stand here today to serve the citizens of Columbus. This moment is a result of your hard work, resiliency, and unwavering commitment to the values of duty and service. To be a Columbus Division of Fire member is a commitment to something bigger than oneself. It is a commitment to serving the community, to protecting lives and property without hesitation. It is a job, not a job, but a calling that requires courage, sacrifice, and the deepest level of integrity. My words to you on day one was to trust the process. And through the process, you will be molded into a firefighter for the Columbus Division of Fire. While the process towards graduation seemed simple, it was not always easy nor comfortable at times. But it is said, comfort is the enemy of greatness. If it's easy, you're not growing. You have grown in confidence, determination, and intestinal fortitude. During your time at the academy, you experienced failure, but that is the reason you succeeded. Over the 32 weeks, you learned exactly who you are and what you're made of. You have pushed yourself to new limits physically, academically, and emotionally. The person who stands here today is not the same person who stood roll call at 0800 hours for your first day, December 23rd. The best Christmas gift you could have ever gotten. You fulfilled your commitment to the training academy, and the training academy staff and instructors have fulfilled their commitment to prepare you to be 1% of the population. As you embark on this new profession of your lives, I ask that you carry with you the values of compassion, sacrifice, and service. The road ahead may be filled with challenges and uncertainty, but I have no doubt that each of you will meet whatever challenges come your way with professionalism, bravery, and the utmost of skill. People spend their whole life searching for what you have found over the past 32 weeks, and that is a purpose to serve others. Over the past several months, you have heard these words or phrases repeatedly: integrity, accountability, professionalism, attention to detail. Failure is not an option. But these were just merely words 32 weeks ago, during your time at the training academy, you begin to take ownership of these words. At that point, the words started to become part of your fiber, the person who you are now, and will forever be part of the profession that you will now join. My favorite part as the training captain is what I call the transformation process. Seeing where you started on day 1 to where you're at ending on day number 224. And yes, I did the math. My final advice to you is the same advice that I gave to you at the start of your training academy career. Control the things that you can control over the next 30 years. That is your effort, attitude, and respect. You'll get the opportunity to impact lives, and there is no greater privilege nor responsibility. For this reason, we as firefighters should never be satisfied with meeting a minimum standard, but continue to train, learn, and push ourselves, not towards a standard, but towards an expectation. This expectation comes from the citizens of Columbus that you will now serve and is rooted in the long history of the firefighters that came before you. As retired Atlanta Fire Department Captain Todd Edwards would say, "I've never seen a minimum standard do extraordinary things." You should be very proud of yourself and your classmates as you've worked hard to be sitting where you are today. I also understand that this is not your accomplishment, but all those that supported you, loved you, encouraged you, listened to some of your whining during the process, and they are also filled with great pride. Because of your determination, perseverance, you will now get to join the profession that truly matters in a person's life every day. You've reached your goal and accomplished your mission of becoming a professional firefighter. However, the journey continues, and now you will join the ranks of the Columbus Division of Fire members and proudly serve the citizens of Columbus. Today, we celebrate you and your achievements. Please join me in applauding Class 123. We are fortunate today to have several distinguished guests to celebrate this occasion. Please join me in welcoming City of Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther. City Attorney Zach Klein. City Council President Shannon Harden. Council Member Emmanuel Ramey. Public Safety Director Kate Bisciotti. Assistant Chief Dave Ball. Assistant Chief Timothy Moore. Assistant Chief James Sanson. Assistant Chief Michael Seacrest. Medical Director Dr. Robert Lowe. Deputy Chief Christopher Kirchner. Deputy Chief Sean Wooten. Acting Battalion Chief Captain Lucas Bergman. Local 67 Union President Steve Stein. Local 67 Union Secretary Treasurer John Gilroy. Fire Division Chaplain Steve Carna and Fire Division Chaplain Jason Salyers. At this time, please welcome Mayor Andrew Ginther for remarks.
Good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful morning here in the city of Columbus. To all the members of the 123rd recruit class, congratulations. You're officially joining one of the city's most essential, dynamic, and respected professions. Across the street from my office in City Hall is the Columbus Fire Department Memorial. There's a plaque that reads, "There is no greater sacrifice than that made by the brave to put themselves in harm's way so that others may live." Those words embody the spirit of service and commitment to excellence each of you have chosen. Most people's sense of self-preservation compels them to run away from danger. Your personal bravery calls you to run into it. If you are willing to make that type of sacrifice and the contributions that you will make day in and day out in support of our city and in service to the people who call Columbus home, we are so thankful that you have chosen to step up and answer this call on behalf of our community. You have made the choice to be there for your neighbors during their most pressing time of need, to help lead them to safety and protect both their lives, their property, and their sense of well-being in times of need. We could not be the thriving, growing, dynamic city we are today without the Columbus Division of Fire. And you are now part of this proud, rich, and historic tradition. I also want to recognize the service and contributions that this work will ask of your families and loved ones. You've gotten a little taste of that while at the Academy. Inevitably, you'll be called upon to serve on a holiday, birthday, or an anniversary. Your loved ones will be asked to share your time, your energy, and your attention with the people of this city. To all of you gathered here today, thank you for generously supporting these graduates in the work they've been called to do. I promise you, we will do everything we can to keep your sons, daughters, spouses, and loved ones healthy, safe, and well while they're on the job for the people of Columbus. Today marks an important milestone, but your training isn't over yet. City of Columbus, we believe in the power of continuous improvement to propel all of us forward, and I know that you do too. You will go on to learn more about yourselves and your colleagues in one of the best fire divisions in the country. And remember, you will always carry with you the hopes, aspirations, and gratitude of those who serve. Your resilience and compassion will illuminate our collective path toward a brighter future. We owe you an enormous debt for your leadership and your service. Today is the first day of August, 2025. There was another day in the month of August in 2009, coming out of the Great Recession. The people of Columbus had a very important choice to make. You are here today because they chose the future. They chose to invest in themselves, in first responders, and public safety. I know a lot of folks get tired of me talking about that, but that was a pivotal moment in our city's history. And again, the people of Columbus chose you. They chose the future. You will report to many people throughout your careers, but never, ever forget who you work for, the people of this community. Thank you for your dedication to Columbus. Know that you are not alone, and we will forever have your back. Our prayers are with you and your families every single day. God bless you, and may God bless the city of Columbus.
Thank you, Mayor Ginther. At this time, please welcome City Council President Shannon Hardin for remarks.
Thank you, Captain Boyd, to all the chiefs that are gathered here, to my friend, our leader, Mayor Ginther, to my colleague on City Council, Emmanuel Remy, to our city attorney, and our director. I'd also like to thank the great people from Local 67, my brother, Steve Stein. Thank you for your fight every day to make sure that our firefighters have the wages and the benefits to support their extraordinary work. On behalf of Columbus City Council, I want to offer our sincere congratulations to the women and the men who sit before us today. As the mayor said, we also want to congratulate the families that are here today, because it's often said that individuals don't serve, the families serve. And it's only with your love and your support that these folks can proudly call themselves firefighters this morning. And I say this from a personal space because I have family in this department. And just like you do anything for your family, I do anything to make sure my family and every single person that they serve with will get home safely. This council, alongside Mayor Ginther and the Safety Department, will support this class and our Division of Fire and do everything that we can do to ensure that you and all of your colleagues make it home safe at the end of each shift. And that's not just by purchasing new equipment, but by making sure you have all the support you need to deal with the stress that you will face on a daily basis. This has been a promise that your city has made to you for over 200 years. And our promise will not be neglected for this class or the classes to come. Your council supports the division and every firefighter because when others are sleeping, you will be answering calls. When someone's life is at stake, they're not going to be calling City Hall, they're going to be calling for you. And that's an incredible, incredible responsibility, but it's also an incredible honor. When you show up on the scene, you represent the very best of our city, caring for our neighbors, protecting our communities, demonstrating what it means to serve. Our residents, the people of Columbus, support you and know that you will be there living up to your oath every day for many years ahead. Thank you for making this sacrifice to serve. Congratulations. And may God continue to put a hedge of protection around each and every one of you, that you return home every day like you left it in the morning. Take care and God bless. Congratulations, class.
Thank you, Council President Hardin. At this time, please welcome Council Member Emmanuel Ramey for remarks.
Good morning. Thank you to Captain Boyd, Assistant Chief Seacrest, and the entire training team, to our mayor, Council President Hardin, Safety Director Prashadi, and the City Attorney, to all of you here today, and every member of the Columbus Division of Fire. I'm proud to be here on this special occasion. I have the honor of serving as Public Safety Chair for for Columbus City Council, and it's always a privilege to join you. But today carries a special weight. We're not honoring a graduating class. We're celebrating the future of public safety for Columbus. To the families and loved ones who supported these recruits through long nights, early mornings, many sacrifices along the way, I want to say thank you. Your commitment behind the scenes has helped make this day possible. We see you, and we are very, very grateful. To the members of Class 123, you are what's next. And in a city growing as quickly and as dynamic as Columbus, what comes next matters more than ever. As Chair of Public Safety, my number one priority is the safety of our residents, and the most powerful investments we can make is in you. That means ensuring you have the best training in the country, the most advanced tools and equipment, and the full support of the city throughout your careers. Because when we equip you to succeed, we equip our entire city to thrive. Firefighters are the backbone of a strong and resilient community. Whether it's a fire, a medical emergency, or a disaster, you are the ones who show up. You bring hope in moments of fear and order in times of chaos. Your presence brings comfort, not just because of your skill, but because of your courage, discipline, and commitment to serve. Let me be clear. The City of Columbus stands with you. We understand how critical your mission is, and we are committed to investing in your success and your safety. That commitment doesn't end today. It continues with every budget, every policy, and every conversation about what it means to keep Columbus safe. Today, You don't just earn a title, you earn the opportunity to lead. And as firefighters, your example will set the tone for our neighborhoods. You will be looked up to, you will be trusted, and you will be called upon to do more than just respond. You'll be expected to inspire. So I ask you to carry forward the values that brought you here today: integrity, bravery, service, and heart. Lead with them on every call, in every station, and throughout your careers. Class 123, we are proud of you. You've shown us what you're capable of. Now let's continue to work together to build a safer, stronger, and more united Columbus. Congratulations, and welcome to the front lines of service.
Thank you, Councilmember Ramey. At this time, please welcome Director of Public Safety Director Kate Brasciati for the administration of the oath of office.
I have the best part.
Company, 10. Right hand.
I state your name,
Thomas Algier.
Amber Anderson.
Colin Anderson.
Nicholas Andrews.
Colin Bender.
David Bond, Jacob Harris,
Ethan Campbell.
Reed Carpenter, Jacob DeSanta,
Cameron Donahoe.
Nicholas Sims Wiley,
Bo Fisher.
Casey Goad, Michael Hackman,
Aaron Hardy.
Aaron Hayes.
Gavin Howard, Jeffrey Isles,
Jacob Johnson. Justin Kaiser.
Aaron Kite, Daniel Laron,
Nicholas Latoma. Judd Leonard. Mason Lord.
Lindsey Max.
Riley Nell,
David Miller. Connor Aaron. Jacob Reistaff.
Spencer Reinhardt, David Rice, Alexander Lonat,
Connor Staley.
Daniel Stevenson,
Daytona Stigmar.
Austin Stewart,
Javon Smart. Ryan Sligo. Caleb Welch. Quentin Wheeler. Robert Young. Tim Zachary.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, the Constitution and laws of the State of Ohio, the laws and ordinances of the City of Columbus, and the rules and regulations of the Department of Public Safety, Division of Fire. That I will that I will not affiliate with a defined hate group. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of firefighter. To which I have been appointed according to law and to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Thank you, Director Brasciati. At this time, please welcome Assistant Chief Michael Seacrest for remarks.
Good morning. First, I'd like to address the families, friends, and loved ones of Class 123. We thank you and we celebrate you today as well. The success of your firefighter, in some part, is because of a solid network at home, which also made tremendous sacrifices over the last 7 months. So thank you. Class 123, you have all made incredible personal and professional growth since your first day. From a nervous, uncertain individual recruit today, today being a confident, prepared, knowledgeable, sworn member of the greatest division of fire in the country, the CFD. To say you've overcome many challenges and obstacles would be an understatement at best. I think you know you all tried my patience early on in your recruit academy. The physical challenge alone nearly broke many of you, but you persisted, put in the extra work, and pushed past your own perceived limitations. Today you exceeded our fitness standards. You sit here today physically prepared to take on the challenges this profession will demand of you. The academic and skills assignments of your training also presented many great challenges. But like our fitness program, our exceptional staff challenged you and gave you the tools to improve beyond your expectations. These improvements in your knowledge, your performance, were made possible by your efforts and willingness to put in the extra time. Often this class had 20 people or more stay over each day, taking extra reps, practicing certain skills to ensure, when called upon, they would perform flawlessly. It is this approach we hope you take with you through your career, to always want to learn more, perform at a higher level, and go for additional training and certifications. Like you noticed in training, this job never gets easier. Your training allowed you to become more physically fit, more mentally capable of better managing the situations presented, the challenges, and the stressors that were presented to you and will be presented to you in this profession. Continue to grow your knowledge base, your fitness routines, as these are two areas that will have the most profound impact on your career. Right behind the two most important attributes, effort and attitude. Remember the responsibility being bestowed upon you today. You are now trained medical providers and firefighters. Our community will give you unvetted access to their lives, their homes, and their families. And trusting you will do what's best for them without question, without hesitation. The division's hope for you is simple. Follow the sworn oath you just recited. It really is that easy. Be nice, be a professional. Always make sure that the best of my ability that you just finished your oath with is higher tomorrow than it was today. Congratulations, enjoy your ES assignments. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Seacrest. Now for the presentation of certificates. I ask the following individuals to please join me on the stage. Mayor Andrew Ginther, City Council President Shannon Hardin, Councilmember Manuel Ramey, Director Kate Bisciotti, City Attorney Zach Klein, Assistant Chief Michael Seacrest, and Recruit Training Lieutenant Stephen Koslow. Firefighter Thomas Algier. Firefighter Amber Anderson. Firefighter Colin Anderson. Firefighter Nicholas Andrews. Firefighter Colin Bender. Firefighter David Bunn. Firefighter Jacob Burris. Firefighter Ethan Campbell. Firefighter Reed Carpenter. Firefighter Jacob DeSanza. Firefighter Cameron Donahoe. Firefighter Nicholas Emsweiler. Firefighter Bo Fisher. Firefighter Casey Goad. Firefighter Michael Hackney. Firefighter Aaron Hardy. Firefighter Aaron Hayes. Firefighter Gavin Howard. Firefighter Jeffrey Isles. Firefighter Jacob Johnston. Firefighter Dustin Kaiser. Firefighter Aaron Kite. Firefighter Daniel Laron. Firefighter Nicholas Latoma. Firefighter Judd Leonard. Firefighter Mason Lord. Firefighter Lindsay Maggs. Firefighter Riley Mental. Firefighter Xavier Miller. Firefighter Connor Neary. Firefighter Jacob Pricetaz. Firefighter Spencer Reinert. Firefighter David Reif. Firefighter Alexander Rollernap. Firefighter Connor Staley. Firefighter Daniel Stevenson. Firefighter Daytona Stegelmeyer. Firefighter Alston Sturgeon. Firefighter Javon Savard. Firefighter Ryan Toledo. Firefighter Caleb Welch. Firefighter Quentin Wheeler. Firefighter Trevor Young. Firefighter Timothy Zacharich. Thank you. You should be seated. At this time, we will now hear from the class speaker, Firefighter Daniel Stevenson.
Thank you, Captain Boyd. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. First, I would like to thank Class 123 for selecting me to represent our class. I am honored and privileged to be up here today to speak to you all. I would like to welcome and thank all our distinguished guests on stage today. Thank you to all the EMS staff and instructors that dedicate themselves every day to educating us before, during, and after class. I would like to give a special thank you to our PT staff, Firefighter Pittman, Firefighter Hussein, and Firefighter Myers. Even though you made us do burpee broad jumps until you got tired, and unfortunately, they never got tired of watching us. All the towers, gear workouts, miles on the tracks, the do-it-agains and start-overs prepared us mentally and physically for the Academy. I will also thank all the Firefighter Academy training staff and firefighters that committed and dedicated their time to make sure that we are fully prepared to take on the responsibilities of being a Columbus firefighter. I never met a group of people that cared so much and be willing to give up their personal time to help us in any way. Lastly, I would like to thank all of you here today. Without the support from our families, friends, and loved ones, we would not be here. While we were grinding at the Academy, you were grinding at home, taking care of the kids and the family. You guys were our biggest inspiration and motivation. On December 23rd, the group of individuals sitting here today got the greatest Christmas gift anyone could ask for, the chance to prove that we have what it takes to be a Columbus firefighter. As we showed up to day one to the Academy, some of us not knowing where the north entrance is, and probably still doesn't, with our best khakis, navy polo, and our boots shining bright, we stood tall in class as we met our fearless leaders, Captain Boyd and Lieutenant Koslow. Not knowing what to expect, they laid out their expectations for us. They explained that this will be the hardest thing that you will ever do, but it will also be the greatest reward. They told us to trust the process, pay attention to the details, and to work as one and to become a family. But at this time, we were just a group of individuals with various backgrounds. Some of us came straight out of school, some of us are from the military, some are construction workers, mechanics, pest control. Some even installed high-end shower doors, and one even came from a game show. We were a group of strangers told to become one and work together. As days and weeks went by, we struggled. We messed up on just about everything in the beginning. Who would have thought counting to 10 or walking in a straight line would be so hard, let alone all the drills and evolutions that we endured? The Academy looked impossible at times. We were told many times to get together and to figure it out. We needed to make a change, but honestly, we didn't know what. So we decided to start doing 20 push-ups after work every day to work on cadences and ask each other questions if we needed help in anything. Those 20 push-ups turned to us staying after practicing engines and ladders together. It created study groups, meeting outside of work, meeting each other's families, celebrating births of new little baby firefighters, and comforting each other when we lost loved ones. As we started to come together, we thrived off each other's energy and motivation, and the Academy went from looking impossible to possible really quick. Tests, workouts, and evolutions became easier. I was even able to fit through a doggy door that I swear was a size for a chihuahua. We were put into worst-case scenarios, from fires, car accidents, being trapped, saving victims, and saving our own. The long days of intense training in snow, rain, and heat has prepared us for when the call comes, we are ready for anything. As training went on, we were asked to come up with a class motto. Collectively, we decided on nothing's free. We knew that becoming a firefighter was not going to be given to us. It had to be earned through hard work, dedication, and not giving up. I am proud to stand up here today and say that everyone sitting here has earned that honor of being called a Columbus firefighter. As a recruit firefighter comes to an end, a new firefighter journey begins. We are joining the proud tradition and brotherhood that is defined by courage, bravery, and the deepest commitment to the city of Columbus. As Columbus firefighters, we run towards danger and help others in need and embrace the trust that the community has placed upon us when we are called upon. As we graduate today and start a new journey, we must remember that the fire service is constantly evolving. I challenge my 123 classmates to continue to train and to continue to educate yourselves. Take care of your mental health and your fitness. Be a role model, hold up, and exceed the public's expectations of you. Remember, what you do in life will echo in eternity. Start and leave a legacy that will last forever. Be proud and be safe. Congratulations, 123, and thank you for everyone here that is celebrating this accomplishment with us. Thank you.
He did fit through that door. Next, we'll recognize individual achievements by members of this class. I ask Lieutenant Steve Koslow to the stage for the presentation of awards. Will firefighter Nicholas Latoma please stand to be recognized as the top seniority ranking for Class 123? Firefighter Latoma received the highest seniority number based off of his overall performance during the 32-week academy. Job well done, Firefighter Latoma. Will firefighter Connor Staley please come forward? The recruits participate in a well-designed, rigorous, daily physical fitness program. At the end of the academy, a final PT score is given based upon push-ups, planks, and a 1.5-mile run. Firefighter Staley is receiving the award for the highest physical performer for Class 123. Will firefighter Nicholas Latoma please come forward? During the academy, the recruits took numerous written tests, weekly quizzes, and exams. Firefighter Latoma is receiving the academic award for the highest GPA of Class 123 with an overall GPA of 96.13. I asked him why he didn't try harder. At this time, I ask retired firefighter Stephen Sigwart, Captain Mark Maddox, Karen O'Keefe, and Abby O'Keefe to the stage for the presentation of the next award. On December 26 of 2014, the Division of Fire lost firefighter Brandon O'Keefe to cancer. Firefighter O'Keefe was part of the training academy prior to his passing. Although he was an instructor, he will most be remembered for his determination, compassion, and leadership while a recruit. The phrase "not an ordinary man" was often used to describe Brandon. We'd like to acknowledge at this time the recruit that shares the same determination, compassion, and leadership as firefighter O'Keefe. The Brandon O'Keefe Not an Ordinary Man Award goes to firefighter Nicholas Latoma. I would like to take a moment and thank the Fire and EMS Training Academy staff and instructors from emergency services. At this time, will you please stand and be recognized? Their hard work and dedication has ensured both the successes of each of these firefighters and the future success of the Columbus Division of Fire. At this time, please welcome Fire Chaplain, Firefighter Steve Carna for the benediction.
Please bow your heads in prayer as we finish. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this opportunity to celebrate these accomplishments of these great graduates today. Lord, I praise you and thank you for these newest servants of the city of Columbus. I thank you for the many skills and abilities that you have given them. I pray that you will bless them, watch over them, and be with them as they commit to protecting and serving others. Please fill them with joy, peace, and purpose. Lord, I thank you for your willingness to be an example for us on how to serve others. I thank you for your sacrificing your life for us and taking the punishment that we deserved and paying our sin debt. Thank you so much for the grace and mercy that you bestow upon us each and every day. I pray that you will fill these servants with your spirit of commitment, perseverance, humility, and courage, mercy and grace as they serve others. Please protect them physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually throughout their careers and throughout their lives. Help them maintain the zeal that they have today, the passion and the eagerness to serve others, those that are hurting, those that need protection, and those that are in need. Please place your word in their minds and your spirit in their hearts and guide their steps. Lord, your word tells us in the book of Psalms, Psalm 119, verse 105, thy word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. Proverbs tells us to trust in the Lord with all our heart, lean not on our own understanding, and acknowledge you to direct our paths. So please direct our paths, Lord, light our ways and our lives. Help these men and women to be a light to the world. Help them to serve with compassion, courage, and humility for your glory and for the good of others. It's in the name of Jesus and for the glory of Jesus I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Firefighter Carna. At this time, Class 123 is going to do the Firefighters First Salute. This is a tradition that we started at the Columbus Division of Fire Training Academy as a time for 123 to render their first salute at a time of celebration and of accomplishment. Class 123 has elected Lieutenant William Ross and Lieutenant Richard D. Pasquale to render their first salute to them. Lieutenant William Ross had over 32 years as a TA instructor, starting his time in 1993 with the Columbus Division of Fire Training Academy. Over the 32 years, he was known for his innovation in engine operations, high-rise operations, and what they call Water Week. But he'll be most missed for his statement that he would make to encourage our recruits when he would say, now that you did it your way, would you like to try it mine? Lieutenant Richard D. Pasquale invested 15 years as a TA instructor, specializing in ladder operations, saving your own, and a special kind of encouragement for our recruits. At this time, I will ask Lieutenant Ross and Lieutenant D. Pasquale to join Class 123 to render their first salute.
Company, hand salute. Ready, two.
This is Lieutenant Ross's and Lieutenant DePasquale's last graduating recruit class with the Columbus Division of Fire. Thank you, gentlemen, for over 45 years of instruction and investment into the Columbus Division of Fire. This concludes our ceremony for today. Please stand by as Recruit Class 123 gets to say its motto one last time. Class 123, nothing's free. Lieutenant Koslow, will you please dismiss Class 123 one final time?
Company, one step, march.
Class 123, dismissed.
123. Nothing's free.